surprised about the Mark Curry and Steve Harvey information that I heard about Mark Curry being upset with Steve Harvey for supposedly stealing his jokes. And it was some kind of round of jokes that he told on the Steve Harvey show when it was on NBC that supposedly was ripped off from Mark Curry. Mark Curry was an actor on Hanging with Mr. Cooper. I think I get him mixed up with the guy from Living Single because there was some kind of accident. I think the guy from Living Single had the one that played Overton, or that character. He had somewhere he got into an accident and he lost his eye, or his eye popped out, or some kind of craziness. But I think Mark Curry, I believe he had like some kind of third-degree burn incident where something happened where a washing machine exploded or something, and he had to have all this surgery. It was like years ago, but you know, outside of his character from Hanging with Mr. Cooper, I always thought he was like the wholesome, non-controversial type of person. But then when I saw his stand-up, he's kind of a raw stand-up. He used to open for Richard Pryor, Whitney Houston. He opened for James Brown and all these different people, which I didn't even know. I was watching the interview on Fox Soul. Fox Soul has some stuff. I think they got the same set with different hosts. I don't know where it's at. I don't know. I think it's on streaming platforms. I'm not sure, but I always see it every now and then on YouTube. But he was cussing and talking about Steve Harvey and upset with Steve Harvey and feeling like slighted by Steve Harvey. He confronted him at the Def Comedy Jam 25 event, and he basically said that Steve Harvey was saying that he didn't know, basically not admitting or owning up to it. But I mean, in the world of arts, a lot of things are interpreted and copied and mimicked from other people. But you know, as an artist, I can see where that would piss someone off. That would piss me off. I'm a writer, so it would piss me off if somebody took my writing, copied it. Actually, I had somebody try to steal my script one time, gave me 2 lines, and I wrote the whole script, tried to send me a contract, and the contract did not give me any benefits of writing the script. It didn't give me any money on the back end to get once the script was produced, and it was just all out a mess. But it did teach me a lesson about, you know, sharing my work or helping people. And this happened a long time ago. It was a full script I wrote, a movie script, and I just never forget it. And any close interaction with people that kind of play with my writing, like, don't play with me as a writer. I know how to write. I know how to write movie scripts, songs, TV shows, all kinds of things. But back to the Mark Curry situation, I think he to me comes off as a little like tired in the industry. Like, he doesn't involve himself too much. He doesn't trust a lot of people, which I understand that. He seemed like he's hardened in just seeing a lot of bullshit in the industry, and he just at a point where he feel like he can say what he want to say, and you can pull up to him if you want. You know, he's a 6'6", so he's a tall dude, and he don't want to be played with when it comes to his art. These are things that he went through, and his pain, and that he put into his comedy. As far as just what my advice to him would be, you know, everything is not needed to be put in front of the media. Even if the media asks you a question, if you don't want to answer it, that's fine. But he didn't have to put Steve Harvey's information, because he's done it before, but he didn't have to put his information on a TV show. If I feel like somebody took my stuff or material, get you a lawyer, take him to court. At least get paid for it. But when you go on a show, you just come off as angry, even if you're in the right. You come off as a hater, like, oh, you jealous of Steve Harvey's success. Steve Harvey's has over $100 million, and he's gotten very successful over 30 years in comedy. This is the same guy who used to live in his car, but everybody has that living in a car story, you know, especially comedians traveling and whatnot. But, you know, I know that Mark Curry on Hanging with Mr. Cooper, he was funny. He had like a way about himself, and somebody said that it was kind of like Richard Pryor-esque, and it was. So it's no doubt that he's a great comedian and has earned every right to let niggas know not to steal his material. But I don't know about putting it on blast in the media, because like I'm doing a video, other people are doing videos on it, and you know, you be your own judge by watching it, but some people are going to take it as he's jealous of Steve Harvey at the end of the day. Because if you're not getting a lawyer, you're not suing anybody, why speak up on it? Like, unless you got a case that we don't know about, it just creates a negative stain on just black on black haterism, or black on black just negativity. Especially the guy doesn't even own up to it, so that makes it harder too, to have Steve Harvey carry on like this did not happen, but Mark Curry feels like it did. So definitely let me know what you think. Is Mark Curry in the right? Should he have expressed his views on a national platform? Or is he jealous of Steve Harvey's success? You let me know. Please subscribe to my channel. I have contests coming up. I have a book coming out called The Brown Paper Bag Boys and a Colorism Experiment. When I say, well, you know what? Actually, just as of today, the ebook finally became available. So I'm just waiting for one more thing, is the press and PR that will come with my book coming out before I officially announce it. So even though it's available now, if you want to go buy it on Amazon, Barnes & Nobles, all streaming platforms, if you're local to the area, you can go to Malik Books on Crenshaw Boulevard and Martin Luther King in the mall right next to Macy's. My books are there. You let me know what you think. I will be responding, as well as follow all my social media handles at the bottom of the video. Thank you for watching. I'll talk to you later. Peace.